Hey you guys, I have another quick ball video for you. Okay, today we're gonna focus on the upper body. Okay, so all you need, your mat. If you're on carpet, perfect. You don't need your mat at all. Yourself and a happy frame of mind, okay? And your Pilates ball. 8 to 10 inch Pilates ball is a standard size Pilates ball. You can, of course, have something a little smaller or bigger. I'm sure you will make it work and it will be perfect. Mine is slightly deflated, so it's a little bit squishy, only a little bit. So just pop out that little pin in the ball, let some air out, pop the pin back in, and you're good to go. Okay, you can always inflate it back up later, but I promise you're going to get a lot less frustrated if the ball has a little bit of pliability to it. Okay? Let's get started. You're going to take your feet nice and wide today, so wider than shoulder width. We're getting into a plie position. Okay, from here, your toes are turned out at a 45-degree angle. You want to make sure that when you bend your knees, your chest stays up and your knees stay behind your toes. So if you look like this right now, this is highly uncomfortable. Okay, so you don't want to be here. My knees are way over my toes. I'm leaning forward. No. Okay, so we're going to go wide. I'm 5 foot. Look how wide I am. Okay, right from here, we're going to find one plie. Okay, and we're going to hold it. So bend those knees, open up those inner thighs, sternum over pubic bone. So I'm not tilting forward. This is a sumo squat. I want you to stay lifted through the chest. You're opening your inner thighs. Okay, now we're going to focus on the upper body. We're going to bring those arms long and low in front of the body. The ball is between both palms. On your inhale, you're going to bring that ball up and overhead. Exhale, bring it long and low. Good. Inhale, up and overhead. Exhale, long and low. 4 more. Inhale. So warming up that upper body a little bit. I want you to feel the shoulders move up and down the back of the rib cage. Those shoulder blades, they float on the rib cage. Okay, so we want to feel them nice and fluid, moving up and down. My biceps come right in front of the ears. On the next one, you're going to hold that ball up and overhead. Give it a little squeeze, a little squeeze, a little squeeze. So I'm pulsing on the ball, but again, I'm not bouncing on the ball. I'm giving a controlled squeeze, and I feel my entire upper body light up. Okay, I feel my forearms, I feel my biceps, I feel my shoulders, I feel my chest. Okay, I want you to think about pulling that belly button up and in as you're here. We're here for 4. Good, last 3, last 2. Now, on your next one, you're going to take the ball in your right hand, and you're going to bring your arms into a field goal. Okay. Now, right from here, my palms are facing forward. We're going to flip the arms down. So keep the elbows high. You're going to flip your forearms down. So now my palms are facing back. Okay. We're going to come back up and press the ball overhead. Pass it to your left hand. Bring it down. Field goal flip. Bring it back. Press up and overhead, and you're going to start to feel those legs. Okay, a little extra bonus, a little bit bonus leg burner. Okay, we're going to keep holding this plie. Press, field goal flip. Okay, so we're getting mobility through that shoulder, right? Press overhead, bring it to your right hand, bring it down. Flip. W press it overhead. Biceps are always in front of my ears. That keeps those ribs closed. Okay, so keep those arms in your peripheral vision. This entire flow, you should be able to see your arms in your peripheral vision. That's really important to keep the rib cage closed. Bring it, flip, bring it up, and press. Let's go 2 more. Field goal flip. Bring it up, and press, sculpting those arms right here. Flip, bring it up, and press. Now, right here, you're going to bring your arms into a T. Ball is in the right hand, exactly where it started with those flips. We're going to twist the arms forward and back. Okay, so you want to get nice range of motion here. So what I want you to think about is your pinky finger. Can it rotate all the way around? Okay, so my pinky finger is forward, palms up. Now my pinky finger is going to come all the way forward again, palms up. Okay, so we're rotating all the way from the top of the shoulder. I want you to see how much twist you can get. Good, we're here for 4. We're going to pass it to the other arm. In 3. Good. Last 2. We can't just let the right arm hold the ball. The left arm's got to hold it too, right? On your next one, last twist, palms up, pass the ball up and overhead to the left hand. Here we go. Twist and bring it around. Twist and bring it around. Good. Woo! I feel those arms heating up. I feel the legs heating up too. We won't be in this forever though, I promise. Good, you're here for 6 and twist, 5 and twist. Last 4, whoo, and 3, keep that belly button pulled up and in, and 2, last 1. Now right here, pass the ball back to your right hand. Okay, we're gonna peel the left heel up. Okay, so arms are out in a T, palms are facing up. You're gonna peel your left heel that is opposite your ball. You're gonna side bend up and over to the left, and I'm gonna pass that ball to the left hand. Come back to center, put your left heel down. Pick up your right heel, pass the ball up and over to your right hand. Come back through center, place the heel down, pick up your left, up and over. Okay, so on these side bends, I want you to think about lifting up and out of the waist. Okay, so you're getting lots of length when you side bend. I don't just want you to dump to the side. Lift those ribs out of the pelvis and come back through center. Set the heel down, pick your right heel up, send the ball over to the right hand. Come back through center, put your heel down, left one, lift, up and over. This is gonna be your last one. Set your left heel down, right heel up, go up and over. Good, now hold it right here, set your heel down. We're gonna bring that ball up and overhead. We're gonna go around the world. So we're gonna side bend, up and over to the right. So inhale, up and over. Okay, now you're gonna exhale as you round and roll through center. Your hips are quiet, your legs are quiet, and then you come all the way up through center. This one we're gonna do to the left. Inhale, up and over, side bending, rolling through center. I want you to try to keep length on your waistline as you roll, up and over to the right and up. Here we go, to the right. Inhale, up and over, roll through center. You've got one more. We've got just one more, up and over to the left on this one. Inhale, reach the ribs out of the pelvis, round and roll through center. Come all the way back up, bring the ball down, and you come all the way up. Okay, bring your legs shoulder width apart. We're gonna come into a demi squat right here. So for this one, we're gonna work those arms pretty heavy. I'm gonna give you a side view because I think you're gonna be able to see everything a lot better because my arms are gonna be behind me, okay? So from here, my feet are shoulder width apart, okay? So a little bit wider than my hips. Ball's gonna start in my right hand. My arms are long and low by my side. I'm gonna find a shallow squat. So leading with my glutes. We're gonna reach those sits bones back. I'm gonna bend my knees, and I've got a tiny little tilt to my torso. Okay, so it's a shallow squat. Not all the way down here. Okay, I want you to keep the core engaged so the arms are not doing all the work by themselves. Okay, from here, we're gonna reach both arms up and back. Okay, palms are facing up. Now, I'm gonna twist my palms to face the middle of my body, and I'm gonna pass the ball to my left hand and pass it to my right hand. Pass it to my left hand and pass it to my right hand. Now, I didn't mention that we were gonna have so many isometric holds through the legs, right? But we are, okay, so a little extra bonus work, a little time under tension for those legs, but it's a shallow squat, okay? So it shouldn't be too hard to hold. I want you to keep that belly button pulled up and in, okay? And we're gonna focus on that upper body right here. We're gonna keep the ribs, okay? Keep passing your ball from hand to hand, and we're gonna talk about your form right here. Your rib cage is stacked over your pelvis. So you have a nice, I'm gonna put my ball down. You keep passing back and forth. You have a nice line. Ribs over pelvis. I'm not arcing my low back and sticking my butt up, okay, right? And I'm not going the opposite and tucking the tailbone and pulling the belly in, okay? I wanna keep a nice neutral spine just like we do when we're on the mat. Okay, passing hand to hand. Hand to hand. Good, you have 4 more. Whew. Whew, I'm hot already. 3, passing hand to hand. Good. Last 2. Okay, on your next one, you're gonna pass that ball to the right hand. We're gonna pulse the arms up and in. Up and in for 6. And in. The ball is staying in your right hand. Up and in for 4. Up and in. 3. And in, so you're pulsing up and then closer to the body. 2. Last one, pulse it up and in, pass the ball to your left hand, same thing. Up and in. Up and in. For 6 and in. Last 5, you've got this, keep going. And 4, I'm looking at my notes. 3, I don't want to forget anything. Good, last 2. Whoo! Last 1. Okay, now right here, you're going to flip palms up, pulse it up. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass your ball to your right hand, palm still up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay right here. We're going to do a little kickback. I want you to bring your palms facing in again. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. For 6 and extend. Little bend to the elbow. 5. Good. You got 4. Last 3. You've got 2. Last 1. Pass the ball to your left hand. Same thing. Bend and extend. Whoo! Bend and extend. For 6. Last 5. You've got 4. Whew. Last 3. Let it burn. 2. Last 1. And come all the way up. Whew. Okay, keep your feet exactly how they are. We're going to hinge forward. Okay, so it's amazing what you can do with just a ball, right, and your body weight. Okay, so you're going to keep your knees soft. So I want you to give them a little bend, okay? They're not locked out. They're not perfectly straight. They got a little bend to them, okay? From here, we're going to hinge forward. So where the leg meets the hip, I want you to go ahead and crease, bowing forward. Notice how flat my back is. Okay, I want you to imagine that you're squeezing something between your shoulder blades. Okay, I don't want you to overly do that, but I want you to keep your collarbone wide. Belly button pulled in, and I've got a flat back like a table. Okay, now from here, I'm going to give the ball to my right hand again, and I'm going to do a field goal, but this time my arms are facing down. Okay, we're going to do a chest fly. So we're going to bring the elbows in, pass the ball to the left hand, open back up. Exhale, bring the elbows down, pass the ball to the right hand, lift. Good, bring it back. Okay, so we're feeling that back body right here. That's what I want you to feel. Lift and lower. Lift. So you are thinking about those shoulder blades. Okay, we want to think about squeezing a walnut between those shoulder blades. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I've got my belly button pulled up and in, so I've got a strong engaged core. Okay, my legs, I don't want you to think too much about the lower half, but I want you to keep that back really nice and flat, knees soft. Okay, open and close. Now, we're going to add a press to this. So you're going to bring your elbows down, open back up, the ball's in the right hand. From here, you're going to press up and overhead, pass the ball to your left hand, come back to your field goal. Lower your elbows, come back up, press, pass the ball to your right hand, come back to your field goal. Bring your elbows down for that chest fly, bring it up, press overhead, give the ball to your left hand. Elbows down, elbows up, press overhead, pass the ball to your right hand. Elbows down, elbows up, press. Good. We got 4 more. Down, up, and press. Good. Down, up, and press. Last 2. Elbows in, elbows out, press. Lengthen out of that waistline. Last 1. Bring it up and press. And come all the way up and out of your hinge. Woo! Okay, from here, again, stay exactly how you are. Don't change anything at all. The ball's coming between your palms. You're going to inhale those arms up and overhead. We're going to stay standing for this one. We're going to squeeze on the ball. Okay, not too hard. Okay, I just want you to feel some engagement from your waistline. You're going to bend your elbows so the ball comes behind your head, and then you're going to bring them all the way up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. So hitting those triceps a little bit. Exhale, bend. Inhale, press. Good, you've got 6. Keep that belly button pulled up and in. Okay, I want you to think of that tailbone, right, pointing straight down for the floor. Last 4. And lift. You've got 3. If you're messing up your hair, that's perfect. Good, last 2. And press. Elbows stay close to the body. On your next one, you're going to bend your elbows and hold it back there. And I want you to squeeze the ball and pulse the ball up 1 inch. Squeeze and pulse. Squeeze and pulse. Squeeze up 1 inch. Squeeze up 1 inch for 6 and up for 5. Up. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And bring it all the way back around. Whew. Okay, give those shoulders a little roll. We're coming into a plank. Okay, I'm going to give some options for modifications here. But we're going to roll all the way down. Okay, so set that ball down on your mat. Okay, we're going to roll down. So for a nice smooth transition, we're going to inhale those arms up and overhead. Exhale, nod your chin, round your spine. You're rolling all the way down to your mat. Okay, now from here, you're going to walk out to your plank. Walk all the way out. Bypass that ball. Okay, you're going to be up on your hands. Okay, now from here, you want to lengthen all the way out so your feet are hip width apart, your wrists are right under your shoulders, and we are lifting up out of that shoulder girdle. We've got the belly button pulled up and in. Okay, from here, you're going to grab the ball with your right hand. Okay, with your right hand, and now you're going to roll the ball forward and roll it back. Give it to the left hand. So pass it behind the left wrist. Grab it with the left hand, roll it forward. Roll it back. Give it to the right wrist. Take the right hand, roll it forward, roll it back, pass it behind the left wrist. Okay, now you can always widen your stance a little bit. Okay, that's going to keep you from rocking side to side too much. Okay, now if this is too challenging being up on your toes, you can always come to your knees. Relax your toes and same movement. Okay, I want you to make sure that you keep your belly button pulled up and in. It's just a modified plank. Knees down, right? If you can keep those knees off the floor, good, go for it. Okay? Roll it forward, roll it back. No perfect science on that roll, right? Honestly, all it is getting you to load the left arm a little bit more. Roll and bring it back. Now the right arm, right? Roll and bring it back. Left arm. Roll and bring it back. Now you're going to place that ball right in the middle of the body. Okay, now we're going to do a push-up here. And I've got 2 options for you. Okay, so we're going to start. If you're on your toes, it's going to look like this. You're going to bend your elbows wide. They're going back at a 45-degree angle. Your chest will touch the ball, and you'll come back up. Okay, exhale, bend. Chest will touch the ball. Come back up. Now, you can be on your knees. Relax your toes. Same thing. Bend your elbows wide. Chest will hit the ball. Come back up. Exhale, bend. Tap the ball. Come back up. Okay, so when you tap that ball, I want you to come right back up strong. Okay, so you're on your toes or you're on your knees. Press. You're here for 8. Bend and press. Maybe we do some on the knees. Maybe we do some on the toes. And press. You've got 6 more. Bend those elbows and press. You've got 5 more. Bend and press. Last 4. Bend. Big press. Last 3. Inhale up, exhale, last 2, and press. You've got 1 more, and press, and come all the way down to your knees. If you're on your knees, you're coming all the way down to your tummy. Okay, last and final thing right here. Okay, we're going to stay prone, so you're on your stomach for this one. Your ball, again, is going to start in that right hand. I'm going to move my mic a little bit. Okay. Right hand's going to come behind you with the ball. Left arm is going to join it on the left side of the body. So we've got 2 arms exactly the same. One just has a ball. Okay. We're going to look at the floor. Okay. So I know prone is not the most comfortable position. Legs are right off the hips. They're nice and relaxed. Okay. But I want you to think about pulling the belly button up and in. You've got a strong form, okay? So you're not just letting everything all hang out. Everything's nice and engaged. Open up the collarbone. Keep the back of the neck nice and long from here. We're going to lift both arms up and down. Up and down. So palms are facing up. Right hand has the ball. Left hand has nothing. They're both doing the same thing, okay? We're here for 6 and down. 5 and down. You've got 4, down. Last 3, and down. 2, and down. Last 1. Okay, now pass the ball to your left hand. Same thing. Down and up. I know the ball weighs nothing. I know that. Okay? It's just a way to get in a little extra distraction, right, as we get in a few more reps. That's it. We got 6. Keep the collarbone wide. Good. You've got 5. Good. Last 4. And down. And 3. And down. Last 2. And down. Last 1. Okay, now right here, you're going to lift those arms up. Bring the ball between the palms. Okay, now right here, you're going to pulse up. Pulse up. Pulse up. So I'm holding the ball between both palms. I'm not squeezing the ball. I'm just holding it. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now right from here, you're going to pass the ball to your right hand. Both arms are going to reach up and overhead. I need to move back a little bit. Up and overhead. You're going to pass the ball to your left hand and reach it all the way back. I need to move closer to you and away from my reformer. Good. Pass the ball to the right hand. Reach it up and over. All the way around the body to the right hand, up and around. Big around the world. Big around the world. You're here for 6. Good. Last 5. Good. You've got 4. Tighten up that belly. Good. Last 3. Pass it. Back of the neck is long. I'm looking straight down at the floor. 2. Whew. Last 1. You're going to bring that ball up and overhead right here, and we're going to pulse the ball up. Up. For 8. For 7. For 6. Last 5. And 4. Last 3. 2. And bring it all the way down. Woo-wee. Okay, actually keep the ball nearby. We are going to use it for one of the stretches, okay? But I want you to come up onto your hands and knees. All right, you did all the hard work. We're going to stretch it out a little bit. All right, so wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to take your right hand, okay, palm up, and you're going to lace it through that window on the left, and you're going to bring your right shoulder down to the floor. Oh, and that should feel great. Little spinal twist, opening up the back body a little bit. Hold it right here for 4. Good. Last 3, 2. Come all the way back up through center. Left hand, palm up, lace it through that window on the right. Find that spinal twist. Should feel good after that prone work. Little release to the low back. You got 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Okay, come all the way back through center. Now, your right hand, pinky finger on the floor. You're going to slide that ninja palm all the way forward. Allow your left elbow to bend and your chest to come towards the mat and open up that tricep and that shoulder. Feel that length right there. You're reaching your underarm for the floor. You're here for 4. Last 3, 2. Good. Come all the way back up. Slide that pinky finger right back under the shoulder. That left hand, pinky finger on the floor. Reach it out there. That ninja palm reaches for length. You reach your hips back. Underarm reaches for the mat. And just lengthen it out right there. Keep breathing for 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Coming all the way back up, grab your ball. Okay, last and final stretch is going to feel nice on the triceps. Okay, you're going to bring your elbows to the ball. Okay, it's a little awkward to start. But once you get your elbows to the ball, okay, you're going to reach your hips back and your hands, or you can make a fist with your hands. You're going to bring that fist behind the head. So it might feel better to open up the palms, whatever feels good for you. Okay, but I'm just bowing my forehead towards the ball. Okay, and I'm pressing my elbows into the ball. So what you should feel is your back opening up, and you should feel your triceps lengthening out. Hold that stretch right there. 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. And come all the way back up. And you're all set. That's it. Okay, quick 25-minute workout for that upper body. Okay, a little mobility too, right? It's not all work. We didn't use weights. Most of it's body weight. You've got a little prop that aids more as a distraction than it does as resistance, okay? So, and you can feel the difference in it. I'm sure you can. If you have questions for me, because sometimes when we get into this work where you're not sure really what the ball was supposed to be doing or what was it meant for there, and a lot of times it was really just a distraction. But if you have questions for me, please don't be afraid to ask. Leave your questions in the comments. I get back to all of you. It just may take me a minute, but I do get back to you and I read them all myself. And if you have things you want to see in the future, please let me know. Props you want to use, props you want to know how to use. I can help you with that. Okay, these ball workouts are very bar and Pilates inspired. Okay, so that's why we move slower and the counts are the way that they are. Okay, I want you to think more about the connection from your body and less about the prop. Okay, all right, I will see you guys soon. Take care.